Welcome to the Figure Zone. I will be doing reviews on the latest figures, some older ones, third parties, customs, and some DIY tutorials to make your collections look even cooler. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more awesome figure reviews, some pros and cons, and I'll help you along the path to collecting. Today we have the Ace Toyz 1/6 scale classic mighty superhero bunch of stuff. White Hero Series A 1/6 scale figure of the White Ranger from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. This is an awesome figure. It's a third party, and another company is making real licensed ones, so check out which ones you like best. I think those are actually a little bit cheaper. Not sure the quality yet, but let's open this thing up, see what we got. Get a little warning there, use a hair dryer so you don't break your stuff. I would just not use it in the cold for a day, make sure it's nice and warmed. And there he is in all this awesomeness. Not a lot of accessories for the White Ranger here. I would have liked an unhelmeted sculpt, that would have been pretty sweet, but maybe one day a third-party company will get some of those. You got some basic gloved hands here, weathered. And you also have some gripping hands and a little sword playing hands there. And here we are. This is his talking saber named Saba. He would just have conversations with it. I always have conversations with my swords. Usually they don't talk back though. And looks nice. It looks like metal again. Great job on this. It's just plastic. You can have him holding this, summoning his Tiger Zord. Very awesome. Great detail. Here's Tommy Oliver as the White Ranger. Very cool. At this point, I believe he was the team leader of the Power Rangers. Great detail that Ace Toyz did here. You got the cool split cut design boot, which is awesome. If it pops up a little bit, you just push it down, pose it, super posability going on. Got the cool bands, you can slide those up and down a little bit. Gauntlets there too. Got some bands that are on there. Great detail to the armor. Check out that helmet. Very nice. It's the back of the shield armor. He's got his belt. He's got his butt. And here's his back of his boots. You can slide those down. You can hide all the little spots you don't want people to see. Make them look more a little seamless. And this guy is just wearing like a spandex outfit pretty much. So this sounds a little creaky, but we'll mess around with that. That's very creaky. Creak. So he's got some posability going on. We're going to pop him up on a turntable in a second, see what this guy can do. But yeah, great attention to detail in this, especially for a third party. These guys, they nailed it. Tommy Oliver was the Green Ranger for quite some time. He eventually was a bad guy, became a good guy, spell got broken, but there was a battle and he used the last of his power to save the Rangers and pretty much save the universe, as the Power Rangers always do. So therefore he was left just a normal dude who knew some martial arts and some kick your butt still. So eventually he got some new powers created by the Light of Goodness, and then eventually became the team leader of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And this Tommy Oliver, he went on to play, I believe, 5 different Rangers throughout his career. And he popped up one of the last seasons. There was a gigantic, huge battle going on with like thousands of Rangers, and he popped up there too, which is pretty fracking awesome. I like that a lot. This guy's got some pretty good detail. It looks just like the show. I mean, the costume looks amazing. The body is pretty good too. Like I say, you can always switch these bodies out if you really wanted to. You can pop in some sort of thinner body and, I don't know, a little more articulation going on. I'm not sure if there's a double elbow bend in this guy. If it's like the body creaks a lot and it feels like you're smushing it, even though you're trying to move the material around. There's like a slight layer underneath this like spandex suit. So I don't want to push it too much because I always feel like I'm going to break something, and breaking your figures is never fun to do. Not a big fan of breaking figures. So I try to push this guy as much as I can in some old kung fu poses, which I have learned over the many years. And a couple poses I've seen him do in the show. So altogether, it's a great figure. Again, he's got some pretty decent articulation there. I mean, you got to hold that leg up a little bit with the stand for the balance or else he'll fall. But that's pretty good. You can't see many figures doing kicks like that. I mean, they just can't do it. The material splits. And this guy, like I say, is like a spandex suit with a small like little underlay underneath there. So he is pretty posable. Each one of his hands has a wrist peg on it too, so they're kind of rough to put in. They say heat them up a little bit. I was downstairs in the cold basement, and it's hard to get them through, so heating up is probably a good idea to do. Again, one of the bummers about this guy is, again, the double jointed thing. I can't quite seem to push it too far. And I would have loved if we would have gotten a head sculpt with this. How sweet would that have been? Interchangeable head sculpt, wearing the white Karate Kid looking bandana going on there. That would have been pretty freaking sweet. So all you third party guys out there, give us some head sculpts. I got the rest of the team. They're missing something. Don't think the new company that's producing these guys is going to produce head sculpts for them. So somebody out there's got to do it for us. Again, thanks so much for watching. Leave a comment below if you've got this guy or you've got some questions about him or you're curious of more of some info on this guy. And please like and subscribe. If you want to see more of these cool videos, I try to show you all kinds of ins and outs of the figures, some pros and cons, any kind of tips I found, anything you should watch out for, just to make sure your figures can last a long, long time. I see tons of broken figures, and it makes me very, very sad. So, thanks again for watching. Till the next video, go Power Rangers.